Before diving into the LCEL syntax, I think it's beneficial to refresh our memory on LangChain concept such as LLM and prompt or even a chain. LLM chain is an abstraction around the model used to make the competition such as OpenAI, GPT 3.5, Claude, etc. Prompt, this is the input of the LLM object, which will ask the LLM questions and give its objective. Chain, this refers to a sequence of calls to an LLM or any data processing step. Here you can see this is the LLM and this is the structure. So LangChain Express language is a declarative way to easily compose chains together. LCEL was designed from day one to support putting prototype in production with no code changes, from the simplest prompt plus LLM chain to the most complex chains. So we have seen everything. So we will see in upcoming code as well. So by using LCEL, your chain automatically has invoke, batch and stream objective. So we will see one by one what kind of beneficials we are going to obtain here. So I'm going to show pip LangChain. This will display all the relevant metadata in my portal. Here you can see it's existing now. Now I'm going to load _ext.env %.env and this would be the relevant API key. So I'm going to import the LangChain OpenAI and chat OpenAI. This would be chat prompt template and my separated list output parser here. For this, I need to create an instance here. This will be list of instructions, and with this list of instruction, I'll have to response. So what kind of response would be there? This would be set of response with separated by comma. So chat template, this would be a template from this message, and I'm going to ask a question from the template that I have recently adopted a pet. Could you suggest 3 pet names? So I'm going to ask this question with my list instructions. Okay, so with this template, I'm going to pass and invoke my chat OpenAI model. So I'm going to print my chat template with the respective message. You can see this is the respective message and my respective open comma and separated values are there. I'm going to create a chat model here. This would be chat OpenAI. And with this model, I'm going to create this parse and I'm going to create this list out parsing here. Here you can see this is going to initialize my chat separated list output parser, and then chat template will invoke my pet and dog. So this is my pet and this is my dog. So this question would be converted into, I have recently adopted a dog. Could you suggest 3 dog names? So this would be the respective value of my pet. Let's see how to invoke this result. So I'm going to invoke this result with this relevant giving template, and I can find the relevant values also with the respective output. So here you can see it's giving the respective output, but what is the output here? This is comma separated value because we have given that parsing output. So using this parsing output, I'm going to create a chain. So can I do the same thing using the chain? Yes, you can see this is gonna ask the relevant question whether can you invoke this value. Yes, you can see this template is there. First this template passed here, then we pass this template to this part, and then we invoke this to print this value out of the box. Now I can see this prompt value, this vertical symbol here. This vertical symbol means I'm going to create a chain. So this chaining is actually LCEL. So using this chain, I can reduce my time by giving that idea that I'm going to invoke so many things here. Okay, so let's invoke here using this chain. So I'm going to run this cell first, and then I'm going to import this value here. Can you see this is going to import, but there are certain benefits also. Let's see how these benefits are there. Batching, for example, I'm going to import another batching also. We will see the timings in this batching also, how time is going to reduce, and which we will use throughout the project. This would be deployed in real-time management also. So I'm going to create this chat template. With this template, I have passed this question that I have recently adopted a pet which is breed. Could you suggest several training tips? So I'm going to provide this question here. So this would be the chat OpenAI. This would be the model name, and this model name will create a temperature. Max tokens will be there, and I'm going to pass a chain here with this chat and this chat template. So I'm going to pass in a single shot. This would be invoking my pet and my breed. So I'm going to pass these two variables. For this, my pet will be dog and breed would be shepherd. So I'm going to ask my question that what would be that dog. So can you see this is my starting time and this is my output. Relevant output is showing here. But here you can see content is 1, showing 1, and other contents are showing 2. This is line number 2 and this is line number 3. These are 3 and 4 given kind of context which we ask for from the prompt engine, from the OpenAI model. Let's see how we can calculate the time once we are passing the batch. So what is the batch here? So batch means you are going to pass more than one values here, 1 and 2. So this would be 1 and 2 values will be there. So I'm going to pass this value and this value here. Now I can see this time will elaborate how much time you are going to obtain this time. So this will be displaying two kinds of time. First will refer actual time from processor and sum of all cores if multi-thread. Vault time. So this is the actual time we will be focusing on. It's the total time elapsed from the start to end of execution, including CPU processing, input-output operations, waiting for other process and system overhead. So this would be the total overhead time there. Overall time would be there, and this would be passing my batch, and I'm going to pass this batch for the relevant OpenAI and can see this wall time is there. So I'm going to write this time here. This time, total time taking while batch is 3.05 second. Let's see what is the total time when we pass in a single shot. So this would be individual pass would be 1 here. So when we are going to chain invoke, the first pass will be having certain invoke option. So this would be vault time. So I'm going to import this vault time. This would be 3.74 second. Can you see the single shot is still more than the double or parallel batch time as well. So I'm going to pass the another one also. This is the individual pass 2, and this would be the pet, and this would be the another batch. Here you can see for my second shot, this vault time is 2.64 second. You can see here if you add up these two values, this would be 8, this would be 3, this would be 6.38 second. With this second, I can see that this batch is still having 3.05, which is very less, and this is very higher, which means if you will pass one by one, you will have more time. If you will pass in a single batch using LCEL, you can have less time there. This is the reason at production level we use this LCEL, and this would be very convenient for other reasons as well. Thank you. Keep learning, keep growing.